Look at all this loot! DJ, none for you! Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I am a shameless fan of getting free stuff. Especially free tactical stuff. And especially free tactical stuff that is so cool, I actually either design a loadout around it, or replace a piece of existing gear with it. And one Tigress is now 2 for 2 for sending me awesome stuff. If you remember in the previous video, they sent me a battle belt and a chest rig, and while the belt wasn't going to replace anything that I currently have, though it was a really nice belt, the chest rig was so wonderfully minimal and yet was able to hold so many half-dart magazines that I will be designing a half-dart loadout around that chest rig. This time, the plate carrier, while it's a really nice plate carrier, and I'll go into all the features, it's not likely to replace any of my existing equipment, but the belt this time, this battle belt is definitely going to be replacing my current battle belt. I will actually be transferring all of the stuff from my belt onto this one, probably in this video, though I may not show all the details. So we'll go into why I really like this belt in a minute. We'll start with the plate carrier. So it is a heavier plate carrier. It is obviously designed to hold proper plates. It does have a similar release mechanism to a different vest that I reviewed recently, where rather than having the big Velcro panel that you lift up and tear open, it has these quick release locks where it just slides down and then locks into place, and you pull on these cords to release. And that is pretty cool, makes it really easy to get on and off, and I like that. It is very adjustable. The part that goes around your waist, or actually goes around your rib cage really, is a cummerbund that is completely adjustable. You can adjust it just using this elastic cord through the Molle, or you can even go through just the ends and make it really wide or really narrow, depending on how long or short you need it. I've got it sized for myself right now, which is pretty cool. It has plates front and back, and they are really secure. I don't actually have any plates to demonstrate with, but it has multiple layers of flaps that hold it in. So first you put your plate in, then this flap hooks underneath it and holds it in place, and then this flap goes around that as well. So you've got double layer holding the plate in to keep it from dropping out the bottom. It's the same on both front and back. Very secure. There then are There is train. There are adjustable side panels for side plates, or just pouches in general, really. Because this can adjust so much to fit your size, you're going to want to get this thing centered, and well, that one we'll leave in. It's a pouch with Velcro front and back, and then a pouch on the top. You open up the Velcro on the side here, and there's a lot of it, and it's very stout. And then you put this in place. There! Side pouches in place. Or you could leave them out if you don't want them. Your choice. It does then also have an admin pouch up here, just a little pouch right under your neck for putting in whatever you feel like it. The shoulders are, of course, adjustable to whatever length you need, and they do have quick release buckles to make it really easy to get on and off, which is handy, especially when you actually have plates in it, and it starts getting real heavy and awkward, a little more cumbersome. It's not nearly as flexible when you have, obviously, an actual strike plate in there. That is pretty nifty. Molle on the sides, Molle all on the back, carry handle, more Molle. Molle and Velcro on the front. Now, there are not actually any pouches built into this because it's intended to be, a fully Molle modular vest. However, this big Velcro, if you remember from the previous video, this was the chest rig, but you can take all of the straps off, and there was a big Velcro panel on the back that could come off. Now we have pouches. Now they are intended, these two loops right here are specifically intended for a special buckle that hooks into those, and then these buckles that would normally be on the shoulder strap hook into it so it can actually take the weight, because the Velcro with like actual full magazines, it would it would come loose. But they do have special buckles. They've got a whole bunch of different, I think they call them placards. These panels with all the pouches and stuff on them. They've got a bunch of different ones on their website, and then One Tigress has it on their website as well. And those ones come with the buckles to hook in here. This one doesn't because it wasn't intended for that. It was intended to be a chest rig. But it does work, and you could either... You hypothetically could get the buckles and hook them on there, but that's how that works. This is all Molle, of course, as well, so you could put whatever you wanted on there. I think that really covers it for features of the vest. It's fairly straightforward. I will model them both in a bit. But let's take a look at the belt, because this is the one that I'm really excited about. It is a Molle belt. It's got 3 rows of Molle, which is a whole nother row than the previous one. It only had half a strip on the top, top and bottom, which meant it didn't hook into most Molle things are designed to go for at least 3. So I like that. It has a regular belt underneath that can be completely removed. So it's got a regular, just duty kind of belt underneath, and then you've got this Molle sleeve, and it's really the sleeve that I'm after. You can have things that hook just to the belt normally and hang down from there if you prefer, or you can hook them to the Molle on the outside. It's neat how they did that. So like if you had like thigh rigs, you might not want them to be, might want to be able to slide them side to side, or various other things where you want it to actually be able a little bit more flexible, whereas if you put it in the Molle, it's going to be rigidly attached, and that is neat. And then it does have hooks up here on the top for shoulder straps, so basically suspenders. And some of the versions that they sell have that built in. It comes with that. The one that they sent me didn't, unfortunately, because I really would have liked that, but that would be something very easy for me to make my own. They don't seem to sell it separately from what I've been able to tell, but I really like the way the Molle is set up on this. It's in panels of 2 at first and then 3 for the back, and yeah, I will definitely be transferring all of my stuff, because one of the issues I've been having is actually the opposite of wanting it to be flexible. I don't like that my thigh rigs tend to shift on the belt, and then they bind weird or they hang improperly, and same thing with my dump pouches. It'll shift to the wrong side, and then I can't reach it when I need it. And so attaching it directly to the Molle will prevent that. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna take all of the bits off of my old battle belt, and I am going to transfer it over. Right, there it is. I've got my thigh rig clips, and obviously my thigh rigs are all modular, so I can switch between whether I want my pew-pew holsters or whatever other holsters I want on there. I have my dump pouch, I have a water bottle pouch, and now I have my new battle belt. And one of the things I like is it's extra wide, it's squishy and padded. It's going to be much more comfortable, I'm hoping. And like I said, I will probably try to go ahead and get suspenders. I do have just regular suspenders that I could just hook to these, or I may make ones that have more padded shoulders or something. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But I definitely like this belt. It is pretty snazzy. Now for the fashion show. And there it is. Yes. Isn't it stylish? We've got the belt going all the way around. The vest covers more than some of the previous vests I've covered. Obviously doesn't cover as much as, say, my heavy plate carrier does, but it's one of these, it's designed to cover the more vital organs. You can take a gut shot and live. You really can't take a shot to the heart of the lungs. So yeah, good coverage on the side. I like that. Lots of Molle going all the way around. Very comfortable and easy to get off. I like it. There you have it. A One Tigress plate carrier and battle belt. Links will be in the description. If you're looking for one, get yourself one.